Well, good morning, everyone. It's Michelle from Michelle's Ink and Stamp It, and today I am going to show you a cute little address book that I made for my friend's mom. I know most of us have everything in our phones, but she is in a nursing home, and she likes to have her addresses written down. So she didn't have one, so my friend Bert asked me if I would make her mom one. So this is it. And I used it's a junk journal style with the signature in it, and the book I made, I just measured my papers and made it half an inch bigger all the way around, so that I make enough journals or albums that it's just easy enough to do. I made a little spine, probably 1.5 inch spine. Did some holes. I only had white elastic, so I just inked it with black, so it matched. What I used on the front was a free printables from Happiness and Crafting. I'll put a link to that. It's a Facebook page, and she has a lot of free can't talk, Friday freebies. So I did that. This is some of the laces that I got from my latest hauls that I've put videos up on. This is some gauze. This I don't think I showed you. A friend of mine, Chris, gave me a whole roll of this mattress seam binding. So I'm using it in different places, and as you can tell, I have a lot of it. So I did that. So that's got a little piece on there, and I put some gauze on top. When I fringed this out, there were some little pieces left over, so I just tucked them up underneath the buttons. The buttons are actually paper. They're from the same free printable that this is. So is the rose. I put I think you can see it there. I put a glob of art glitter glue on the little dewdrop so it would stay like a dewdrop. This is a piece of sari silk that I got. I always buy the cream colored one or the off-white, so I just sponge it whatever color I need it to be. And this was a little tag from that same thing. This is Tim Holtz. Can't think what that's called. Like washi tape. So it had numbers and letters. This is just the letter one. I thought for the address book the letters were appropriate. So at the spine, then on the back, I have some more. These were some printables off of that. This was a little paper off of that too. This is Freebie that I got a long time ago. I don't even know who that was from, but I like that, so I use those all the time. The closure that I used, this was another freebie that I've had for a while. So it had this old-time brush on it. So I put that on there. I put magnets in it so it would close. And so there. So the insides these are from my Porch prints. I'll link those in the description below. The paper this paper here is from JenofEve's, and it's her Floral Whimsy, and I'll link that below too. This was another Friday freebie. This is a little booklet here, So I'm going to put some more paper in there so she has a place to jot down some notes when she needs it. There's also enough room here. I think I'm going to put a notepad that sits in here too, so that she has writing paper. This is an altered tag, I think from Nick the Booksmith. Got that, but I'll link that down below. These are more my Porch prints. These, I think, were some freebies that I had gotten. This is more of that same pack. I just added some little lace to the pockets here. The plain pink papers are from JenofEve in her pastel, neutral pastel, vintage pastel collection. And this is part of that vintage pastels as well. I still haven't figured out how to put my printer paper in and then print it on the other side so it's when I take the paper out. I just can't get that. But oh well. So this is the address book. I look for some address ones, and I'll link where I got this down below too. So they're large, so she could see them. And I put a tab every time it started. These are from Artie Mays. I think maybe my Porch prints. So there's papers there, and then it just kind of goes through. I'll go through this fast here. Some tags that I had left over from my B-size album that I made, that I showed you guys a while ago. This here is a freebie from Happiness Crafting too, and I just did a vellum pocket with JenofEve's shades of color over the top of it. So more of those. More JenofEve paper. This is my Porch prints. I'll have to look and see where I got those from. I think that was a... yeah, I don't remember where those came from. I'll have to look that up. But I'll leave the description down below. There'll be the library cards. So, but they're cute. This is my Porch prints too. I think that was a free gift when you bought things. It came. They're guest checks. So I think she has enough room for all of her addresses and all that, and she can make other little notes and stuff wherever she wants. Here's some more, another library card. More lace. This was a pocket. I'll have to put a tag in there. I guess I didn't put one in there. This template here is from JenofEve's Basically Amazing. It's her traveler's notebook. It's the spine. I just had to cut the paper down to fit in this because it wasn't a regular, you know, I just made it the size to fit what I needed it to. These are some pin holders that I make and sell at boutiques and stuff. So they hold 2 pins, and they're just got an elastic around it so they fit. You know, you can put them just about anywhere. I had this in a different one of my planners, but she needed the pin holders, and that was the only 2 I had left. So there it is, my pen holder, or my address book, and hopefully she'll like it. So alrighty, you guys have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll put some videos over here that you might also like to watch. All right, thank you very much for joining me.